we're just going to get right in and see what's going on with you. New beginnings, passion, peace. This is so funny. Boundaries. That's absolutely insane. I recorded this intro and I was feeling like, I don't like the way this is going. And so I pulled all the cards back. Maybe I'll insert a clip of it, but these are the exact cards that came out. Peace, passion, and new beginnings, freedom. Okay, here it is. Boundaries. I was having a hard time hearing the message, and I just kept feeling like, I don't know what this is. Maybe I did something wrong. I'm not sure. So I pulled all the cards back, and it is crazy that I'm shuffling. Every single one of the same cards is coming out. There was one more card. So let me see what it was. New beginnings, passions, peace, boundaries. The next card was a girl in a cage. Let's see if that one comes out. If it does, that's gonna be crazy. Beauty, it's not the same, but I have this one too. Beauty and blessings. Okay. Maybe that's why we had to start back over, because maybe there was a card there that wasn't right. I'm gonna put these on top. I can see why I had to start over now, because now the message is coming through loud and clear. And the other time it was like, I'm just sitting here staring at the cards like, I don't understand, but I completely understand it now. So it looks like you stepped into a new beginning recently, and it seems like you worked really, really hard to get here, and this beautiful new beginning opened for you very recently. And you had to set really firm boundaries in order to be able to walk into this new beginning for yourself. And it was hard, and it was like you had to burn a lot of bridges, but it was worth it to you, because you felt like there was so much more that was meant for your life and meant for you. And then we're calling this passion card here, right? There was so much more. You had such a burning desire and a passion to be everything that you were meant to be. And so whatever the old situation was, you couldn't stay there. So you set these really firm boundaries, and you burned a lot of bridges. And now it feels like you're having these cards and these feelings. Now you're feeling really blessed, and your life is really beautiful and peaceful and calm. And your guides are saying to me, maybe everything doesn't look exactly the way that you had planned it, but it's not the end yet. Like, this is just the beginning. But look at how much better you feel. You feel really, really blessed. And you can see all the beauty that's in your life now, where before maybe it was dark and scary. Okay, we're gonna throw those up there and grab some more. Okay, we've got Justice, Seven of Voices, Five of Materials, Knight of Inspiration, we'll grab these two, Ace of Emotions, and Queen of Inspiration. It feels like whatever this new beginning was for you, you have shed the old skin, and you are stepping into not only a new version of yourself, but also just a completely new life that you've never experienced before. And it's like fresh. It's almost giving me the feeling of you're stepping back into a version of you used to be a very long time ago, before bad stuff happened to you. It's like, I'm getting the vibe of like a teenager, you know, like their skin is clear, and maybe not all teenagers, but just this like fresh, excited about life feeling that you would have as a teenager. I'm feeling like this is where you were before Sorry, my ring is driving me crazy. This is where you were before, where you wanted so desperately to escape the situation that you were in, and all you wanted was to just like run away and just this door to open for you. But for some reason, even though the door is open, you were still stuck there because there was stuff that you had to learn and you had to work through. And this feels like where you are now. The door is wide open and you stepped through the door, and now you're experiencing this beautiful, colorful, magical life that you get to create for yourself. And it feels like this was the before, right? Everything was dark and scary, and everybody was mad at you and screaming at you and telling you everything was wrong all the time. And there was no peace, right? And now you're stepping into this beautiful, beautiful, peaceful life that you get to create. I'm just seeing these 3 cards right here as celebration. Like the fireworks are going, you're running free. You're like, oh my God, I'm finally free. I get to leave and I get to do whatever I want to. And then this, like a cold drink running down your throat. That's the feeling of this card. Like, oh my gosh, so refreshing. So like, it feels like you've been underwater for so long and all you want is a breath of fresh air, you know, and you finally get it. Like she's coming up to the surface, and I'm seeing on the Little Mermaid where she flips her hair back and comes out of the water like that, you know, and they're like, you finally got this breath of fresh air, and it's so needed because you were in this darkness for so long and you couldn't find a way out. And it's like now you're in such peace, and it's almost like it doesn't matter what is surrounding you right now. Even though I think that it's better for you, it's almost like I don't even care. I don't even care about any of the things that are surrounding me right now. I don't care about the people. I don't care about anything. All I care about is this feeling inside of, oh my God, this is so much better. I will never go back there ever, ever, ever again. Speak truth. Let's see. If you can hear my kitty cat scratching at the door, I'm not letting her in because she makes a lot of noise. Death. Boundaries. Sweet little kitty. Stop it. And play. Yeah, like the boundaries card again. You had the boundaries appear, and they were talking about you setting boundaries. It was like you had to speak your truth, maybe just to yourself. Maybe you just had to admit the truth to yourself so that you could make the decisions that you needed to make in your own life, right? So, or maybe this is your spirit guides or somebody else telling you the truth about your situation and saying you have the power to get out of this. That's actually more of what it feels like. You're in this situation, you feel like there's absolutely no way out, and then somebody comes in and says, you have the power to do this. You know you do. You've got to make the choices that you need to make to get yourself out of this. And this card feels like a lot of things had to go. There were things that she won't stop scratching. I want to let her in. I want to let her in, but she's kind of annoying. I think I'm going to let her in, but she's just going to make noise, I promise. I swear in about 3 seconds, she's going to start scratching at the door to go back out the other way. But I think you have a cat too, or you're around cats a lot, so you know exactly how that feels, and that's okay. Anyways, there was a lot of stuff that you had going on that had to die. It's like all of this stuff was growing on you and you had no idea. And this card is kind of beautiful because it's crystals and mushrooms and butterflies, but it didn't feel like that. It felt like, look, she's scratching again to get out. I literally just let her in. Cats, man, I swear. Okay. I lost my train of thought. Okay, so we're talking about how much stuff was growing on you. And it was like stuff that was undesirable. It was stuff that other people put on you, that you were carrying around that you had no idea was still growing on you and creating like this disaster. So then I'm seeing this armadillo right here as you finally realizing all this stuff is stuck on you and then rolling around trying to get it all unstuck. Do you see these are kind of like crystals here, and it's like everything that was stuck to you is finally getting smashed away, and you're like, I don't even care, because my beautiful life is worth this. Whatever is stuck on me that isn't mine, it's going away now. And then your guides are talking about how you stepped into, we were talking about that teenager energy earlier. You stepped into this playful, excited, I can do anything, I'm going to create the life that I want for myself energy. Trust the niggle. What is the niggling feeling trying to tell you? Unbound, releasing soul patterns, contracts, and past lives. And we've got answer the call. What is your soul calling you to do? And one more wants to come out, the creator. So I'm seeing this as a group of people that was around you. For some it's family, for some of you it's friends. It just depends on your situation. But here you are, and here are these other people around you, and they're like, if you're not going to stay in the darkness, we don't want anything to do with you, right? We're not going to change who we are. You've got to change back into the person that you were before, or we can't hang around with you, right? And so then here's you saying, okay, cool, see you later. See you later, bye. And then they're like, wait, where are you going? Oh no, what did we do? And you're like, okay, well, I mean, you can still come meet me where I am, but I'm never coming back here. I'm never coming back here to see you. And so then this answer the call, what is your soul calling you to do? This feels like where you're at now, where you're in this beautiful, peaceful place, but it is a little bit lonely because you've just released your whole tribe that you used to hang out with or spend time with or whatever, like spend holidays with. You don't have that anymore. You're very, very lonely here, even though this is really beautiful and you enjoy being where you are and you love the peace. You just have a little bit of this feeling of, man, I would love to be here surrounded by the people that are like me. I would love to find that family again. The creator card makes me feel like this is what you're creating next. Maybe you didn't have an idea of what you wanted to create. You've got a bunch of ideas of like things, physical things that you can create with your creative energy, but it feels like family is actually what you're trying to call in now. And it feels like maybe you didn't know that before I said that, before this reading. It feels like you had a lot of other goals for yourself. You thought that when you got to this position that you were gonna like run full force into all of your creative endeavors that you wanted to do, like drawing, painting, you know, whatever, marketing, like whatever the case is for you. But you're starting to realize that what you actually want to create now is a family of support system around you. And it's almost this feeling like, when I have something to show the world, when I'm done writing the book, when I'm done with the painting, I want to have people around me. My cat is seriously at the door again. All right, I lost my train of thought, but we were talking about how you're creating your family now, and how when you create the thing that you want to present to the world, you want to have people that are standing there with you that are like, oh my God, I'm so proud of you. I was with you on this journey while you were thinking of the title and writing the first chapter and talking about the characters that you had. And now this is like a physical thing that other people get to hold in their hands and read, if we're talking about a book, you know? And you're starting to realize that the family, the support system, is what you want to create first before you create any of the other things. I know there's a lot of us that have been on this journey and are at the same place right now. And maybe this reading can help all of us find each other. Maybe you guys can find each other in the comment section of this reading, because if you're here and this is all resonating, we're all part of the same soul family. We're all meant to join together again right now. So we have Page of Voices, Six of Materials, Queen of Materials, the Hermit. This is actually one of my biggest goals for this channel, is to create a community of people who come together and support each other in all of their creative endeavors. Because like I said, many of us have lost the family and friends and everything that we've had for our whole lives. And now we're stepping forward into the unknown without anybody there standing next to us and supporting us. And I'm lucky enough to have several people around me that came through this cycle with me, but I did lose a lot. And the people that are still with me lost a lot. And so my goal here with this channel going forward, and when I even started this channel, was to create a community of people that would always support each other in their creative endeavors. Whatever release you have, whatever product or release or book or music or whatever, you would have a giant community of people that would come together and just be like, hey, I am so proud of you. You did this after everything you've been through. Sorry, little side note. But I hope that we can build that together. Okay, we've got Page of Voices, Six of Materials, Queen of Materials, the Hermit, Page of Materials, Four of Materials. Lots of materials. I just keep being drawn in this card to all of the little dancing people. But she's so serious, and she's got her glasses on, and she's very like put together and serious. And then there's all these dancing people. And the way that it feels is, I keep thinking of like Instagram and TikTok and all the things where like you've got to be a cool, put together, trendy person in order to be successful. And then here are all these people that are like outside the box, that don't really have anywhere to go to build this community together. And it feels like we're meant to come together to build a community of our own. And like, we don't have to fit into this Instagram, I'm a teenage baddie kind of thing in order to be successful. Like, we can build an underground support system for each other. So literally, whenever we launch something, whenever we have something we're excited about, that we have this whole community of people that are dancing around, and these other people that are like, really popular on any of the other platforms, it's like they don't even know that we exist. They can't even see us because we're like dancing with each other under the radar. So in this one, they're talking about how important it is to have a supportive community who's actually going to tell you, wow, congratulations, good job, you did such good work, I'm so excited for how you're going to change this or make improvements or whatever. And they're talking about how different that would be from just blindly posting something on social media and hoping that it reaches the right people. Because it feels like there's a lot of fear around posting something. There's like this desire to post something that you've created because you really, really care about it and you want other people to see it. But then there's this huge fear of other people saying something mean or tearing it apart or making memes about it or making like videos where they take your face and start making fun of you and stuff like that. It's like, if there was a community of just people that were loving and supportive and kind, it would be so much easier to to drop your products, to drop your creative things that you're working on, and just say, hey, look at what I did. And the other people will be like, wow, that's such an improvement from the last thing that you did, and look at how you changed that thing. And your spirit guides are saying, like, we need to create that for each other. We need to be that for each other. They're talking about how we can all stand in our uniqueness and how we can become the best version of ourselves when we don't have all of this attacking energy all the time around our creative projects. And we have the confidence now, and we have the desire to show other people what we're working on. So this is what it feels like on other platforms. It feels like this person has just worked really, really hard to create this beautiful little treasure, this little gem that is so deep and meaningful and personal, and they release it out into the world, and then it's just crickets. There's like nobody. It's just desert and sand blowing, and they drop to their knees and they're like, why? I did everything that you asked me to. I worked so hard on this. I poured my heart and soul into this, and nobody cares. And this one, they're saying, you've got to find the people that can see the roses. You've got to find the people that really enjoy and appreciate the really subtle, nuanced things. Like you can't, it's almost like sending it out into the world where everybody has a different opinion, a different, I don't know, I'm saying the wrong things. It's not like somebody having a different opinion than you is a bad thing, but it's like other people have different walks of life, and certain people have hardened themselves to the soft things because they don't live that life. They've had a harder existence, and maybe they've not healed any of it, right? And so when we release something that's soft and delicate and beautiful and emotional, and the world takes it and they destroy this rose because they don't want to see it, because it reminds them of their own hardness, their pain that they've been through, right? And so our spirit guides are saying we need to find people who resonate with the beautiful, delicate things, the people who have healed, the people who are working through their stuff. Yeah, they're saying here, these people cherish these beautiful little gifts. They love them so much. These are their favorite prized possessions. And it's giving me the feeling of like an indie movie that nobody cares about. And the one that's coming to my mind is Rubber, but that's not really a very sentimental, emotional thing, but nobody gets it. You know, it's like this weird piece of art that nobody gets. And so they're like, some people really, really cherish these beautiful little nuggets of different, even if they're weird, even if they have no meaning. But they're saying, there are people like this, and you guys are all a community together that really believe in this and really want to find others to support. So get together and start doing it. Even if it's not here, let me tell you that right now, even if this is not the place where you start this community, we need to be starting these communities together. Even if it's in person, even if it's like with your cousins and whoever, like we need to be starting these beautiful little supportive communities that whenever we have something that we want to show, it's met with delicate hands, you know, delicate, like I've got this little flower here and it's so delicate and beautiful, right? And then what if I took this and tried to hand it over to TikTok is what I'm thinking. It's like, it's gonna get destroyed because there's so many, it's like gonna get trampled. There's so many different things that, I don't know, they're just saying, wherever you can, create this supportive group. Whether it's just with a couple of friends or here or anywhere else, create this supportive group of, oh my gosh, you did that and you did so much better on that than this other one. And wow, look at how much you learned, like find or create supportive groups where you are celebrating each other's growth and not the end product, but the growth. Okay. Animals, dreams, psychic abilities. Ooh, interesting. And trust. Ooh, chills. Chills. Are you guys having dreams? It feels like we're all going to start having dreams. This is like your spirit team is coming to you in all different ways, but mainly in your dreams and in your intuition, telling you all of this same stuff, that we're meant to come together now and build a support system for each other. And then this trust card is like, trust where you're being led. Like I said, even if it's not here, because for some of you, it's not going to be here. This may not be the place where you find your community, okay? And that's okay. I want you to go somewhere and find it. I want you to start building somewhere. Your spirit guides want you to start building somewhere. Find your community, right? And they're actually saying that they're going to begin communicating between all of us and speaking to one person in their dreams or in their meditations and saying, hey, you need to make a red shoe. And this person's like, but I don't want to make a red shoe. I don't have any reason to do that. I don't know how to market that. I don't know what way that's ever going to make me money. And the spirit team is like, just make a red shoe, okay? And then this person listens and they're like, all right, whatever, I'm going to make a red shoe. And then this other person comes over later after the shoe is made and they go, oh my God, a red shoe. I was looking for that for the play that I'm making because the actress that I have needs red shoes. And this is perfect. This is the exact red shoe that I've been looking for this whole time. And so your spirit guides are really encouraging you to listen to all of the little weird, I'm getting tingles all over my scalp right now. All of the little weird things that they're telling you to do that maybe you have no idea how that's going to lead to anything. It's like in that scenario that they were talking about, this person is a mega star, a mega celebrity. And this is like a movie production, right? And so they've got this huge budget for red shoes. And because you made the exact red shoe that they needed, they give you thousands of dollars for this red shoe. Okay? And if you had worked on something different, yeah, you would have had a finished product, but maybe there wouldn't have been an audience for it, right? But they're saying, just listen and trust, because we are orchestrating everything to get you guys working together to create everything that you guys are working toward. Let's grab a couple more, and I think we're pretty much done here. But it just feels like the big gathering, like everybody's coming together. Power, yes. Everybody's coming together now. Reclaim. This is crazy, and I'm getting chills literally everywhere, all over my body. The Weaver. And then I feel like this one here. And the Outlaw. As we were talking about a red shoe. Look. They're saying we have an underground community of people and we communicate telepathically to each other through our angels and our spirit guides. And there is absolutely nobody that can stop us now because we have unlocked our intuition, reclaimed our power, and are becoming the weavers of our own destiny. There is nobody that can stop us now. Can you see these cards? I'm just going to turn them so you can see them. Nobody can stop us now. And it's like we're walking on uncharted territory now. We're out in the wilderness where nobody can find us. And it's like somebody would have to, no, it's not, like, nobody's going to be able to touch us or shut us down because we're communicating to each other without devices. As I'm recording this on a phone and posting it on YouTube. You are a part of a divinely orchestrated plan. And the best thing that you can do right now is listen to your intuition and start building community, okay? I love you so much. I am so proud of you for everything that you've already done. I am so excited for whatever is to come for you. It's only good things. And I love you so much. If you would like to join my community, please do. I don't know how I'm going to arrange all of this yet, but I know that just in the comments section, we can do some good. And then I will figure out more later, just like I'm sure you will figure out more later on what you're building. But if you'd like to join the community, please subscribe. Please like this video so more people can see this and we can start communicating with each other. And I will see you again next time. Bye.